The Taiyuan Prison is a story from the collection Strange Stories from a Chinese Studio. Throughout history, tales of illicit affairs, conflicts between mother-in-laws and daughters-in-law, and neighborhood gossip have always been subjects of great interest. In this story, the conflict between a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law becomes particularly difficult to mediate. The mother-in-law falsely accuses her daughter-in-law of having an affair, and a clever county magistrate unravels the truth. In a household in Taiyuan, both the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law were widows. The mother-in-law, being in her middle age, was unable to control her desires. A ruffian from the village frequently visited her, engaging in an illicit relationship. The daughter-in-law disapproved of this and secretly tried to prevent the ruffian from entering their home. This led to tension, and the mother-in-law used this as an opportunity to try and get rid of the daughter-in-law. The daughter-in-law resisted leaving, leading to daily quarrels between the two women. The mother-in-law, growing angrier, falsely accused the daughter-in-law of having an affair and reported it to the authorities. When questioned about the identity of her alleged lover, the mother-in-law claimed, "The man comes at night and leaves before dawn. Who knows who he is? Torture that adulteress and she will reveal the truth." Subsequently, the daughter-in-law was summoned. She indeed knew the name of the alleged lover, but insisted that it was the mother-in-law who was involved, not herself. A heated dispute ensued. The authorities then apprehended the ruffian, who defended himself by saying, "I haven't had any affair with either of them. They, the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, have conflicts between themselves, so they are falsely accusing me." The authorities questioned this, asking how he alone could be falsely accused among the many people in the village, and subjected him to punishment until he confessed to the affair with the daughter-in-law. Despite being tortured, the daughter-in-law refused to admit to the affair. The authorities ruled in favor of the mother-in-law, allowing her to expel the daughter-in-law from the household. The daughter-in-law, still unwilling to accept the verdict, escalated the matter to higher authorities, but even they couldn't provide a resolution. At that time, Sun Liu, a scholar who had recently become the county magistrate of Linjin County, known for his fair judgment, took up the case. After a brief preliminary interrogation, he sent the accused to the prison. Confused by the items prepared by the magistrate, the assistants wondered why non-lethal items like bricks, stones, knives, and pointed tools were being used for the trial. The next day, Magistrate Sun presided over the case. He verified the prepared items and had them placed in the courtroom. After a preliminary questioning, he turned to the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law and said, "We don't need to delve too deeply into this matter. Though we cannot determine the identity of the adulteress, we have a clear understanding of the adulterer. Your family is innocent, merely deceived by a bad person. The blame rests solely on the adulterer. Knives and stones are available here in the courtroom. I want you to personally kill the adulterer." Fearful of the consequences of murder, the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law hesitated. The magistrate assured them, saying, "Don't worry. I'll take responsibility." They both picked up stones and attacked the adulterer. The daughter-in-law, full of hatred, grabbed a large stone and wished to kill him instantly. The mother-in-law, on the other hand, only threw small stones at his buttocks and thighs. When they were asked to use knives, the daughter-in-law stabbed the adulterer's chest, while the mother-in-law hesitated to do so. Seeing this, the magistrate intervened, saying, "That's enough. I now know who the adulteress is." He ordered the mother-in-law to be taken away for severe torture, and through this, the truth was finally extracted. The ruffian was subjected to a severe beating of 30 lashes before the case was closed. Alright, this story has come to an end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you.